Ghana's race for the top job is expected to be a close-run fight between the incumbent President Nana Akufo-Addo and former President, now opponent, John Mahama. Elections are underway in the West African nation as voters elect a new president and members of parliament. Polls opened very early in the morning and are expected to close at 5 p.m. local time. More than 17 million Ghanaians are eligible to vote in the elections. COVID-19 protocols are expected to be strictly enforced. Officials say those not wearing face masks will not be allowed to vote. People have also been advised to return home immediately after casting their ballots. Ghana has had 5 presidents since 1992 and 3 handovers of power. It's considered as one of the most democratic countries in West Africa. Well, for more on this, we cross to our correspondent in Ghana who's standing by for us. Thank you very much for joining us. What's the latest in Ghana right now?
So the voting is still underway. It's been 5 hours of voting so far, and we've received information that the incumbent Nana Akufo-Addo has actually voted in his home region, and also the closest contender, former President John Mahama, has also voted in his home region in the northern part of Ghana. So everything is going on smoothly in many parts of the polling centers thus far, except for some occasions of some incidents that initiated the voting process in some regions where residents were actually not happy about the fact that the infrastructure development in their region has been poor. Talk of road infrastructure. So they actually blocked some roads, saying without the construction of the road, they are not going to allow the ballot sheet to be brought to the polling centers. But then that was resolved by the security personnel that have been deployed to those areas, and voting kick-started over there. And also we're also learning of just shooting incidents in another part of here in Accra, where there was a little bit of scuffle and somebody was shot and has been rushed to the hospital. And these are the pockets of issues that the security personnel have been aiming to avoid in this particular election, and would be getting briefings from the CID and the police, head of the police here in Ghana, to find out what exactly happened at that particular incident and how, at that particular part of the country, and how they are hoping to resolve any further clashes going forward.
So in terms of once people have cast their vote, when can we expect a result? Do they give us a timeline?
Indeed. So in terms of the results, for instance, this particular polling station, when the voting is done, is expected to end in the next 5 hours officially. That's 5 p.m. local time. But then the caveat is that if there is somebody who just comes and joins the queue, let's say 4:49 or exactly 5 o'clock, he should be allowed to vote. So it's not actually clear that the voting would end at 5 p.m. across the over 33,000 polling stations in the country. But then we know that for the counting, it should start somewhere around 6 p.m. and for each particular polling station, their voting will be done here, and then it will be sent to the collation centers in all parts of the 275 constituencies across the country. And then once that is done, it will be sent to the EC strong room for the final collation of the 16 regions across the country. So it's quite a tedious process that we are bracing ourselves for, and we cannot clearly say when exactly the counting would be finished, or where the collation of the entire results from the 275 constituency or the 16 regions of the country would be done. But then the Electoral Commission has assured that it's working up to speed and will try and make the results ready within the next 24 hours. That will be tomorrow. So if everything goes on well on their side and they are able to get the results on time from all the 275 constituencies across the country, then we should get the final results tomorrow.
Thank you very much, our correspondent there, reporting from Accra in Ghana. The 14